Hello and welcome to West Coast Today podcast with just me, Sandy Neal this week, with everyone else out and about. But they shall all return next week. In this podcast, I'll be telling you about some of the stories making headlines this week online at www.westcoasttoday.co.uk and in the printed edition of this week's Oban Times and Lochaber Times. We love hearing your stories, so why not drop us an email at editor@obantimes.co.uk or editor@lochabertimes.co.uk, or you can give us a call on 01631 568 000. First up today is me. Islanders on Seal say Argyll and Bute Council's plan to install traffic lights at the historic bridge over the Atlantic has become a Europe-wide embarrassment after the bridge debacle crossed over to the continent. Author J.K. Rowling has accused Police Scotland and the Crown Office of showing an unbelievable lack of support for a witness who risked her life to bring her killer fiancé Alexander McKellar to justice. And the Kyle lifeboat, Spirit of Fred Olsen, was called out to rescue a camper van after it fell off a slipway on Skye. Luckily, the driver and their 3 dogs were found safe ashore. Looking at Owen's stories in the Oban Times this week, Ulva has shut on a Sunday. Due to the wild success of BBC show Banjo and Rose Grand Island Hotel, interest in Ulva reached an all-time high, and to give themselves a break from the never-ending stream of tourists, the islanders decided to not run the ferry on Sundays for the remainder of 2026. And the historic steamship Waverley made national headlines after we broke the news of her rescue mission on Mull. The 80-year-old paddle steamer stepped in to pick up Calmac passengers when the MV Isle of Mull broke down. Meanwhile, in our reporter Fiona Scott's patch of Lochaber, controversial plans to build a major visitor attraction in Glengarry have taken a step backwards, after local water concerns led to the construction company withdrawing its planning application. And Councillor Matthew Prosser is getting rather hot under the collar about solar panels owned by the Highland Council. Unlike other housing associations, the Highland Council do not provide a battery to store the excess energy created by our glorious sunshine, meaning that neither the tenant nor the council itself benefits. Councillor Prosser has an idea to help tenants get paid. You can read all these stories in full and more in this week's Lochaber Times and Oban Times, or why not jump over to www.westcoasttoday.co.uk, where you will find news and features from all our titles here on the West Coast. And if you want to hear the others' voices again this week, all our podcasts are available on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere else you usually get your podcasts. Just search for the West Coast Today podcast in the service of your choice. Many thanks for listening, and it's bye from me, Sandy Neal. Bye.